Good morning, good afternoon from Niche24. How's everyone doing? So the question is a PS Vita worth it in 2023? Well, we have to take the system in its entirety, even though the PS Vita is 11 years old, guys. I'm going to tell you from my experience of using one and all it can do 11 years later. But I tell you right away, guys, as I did with my PS3 and PS4, is it worth it in 2023? Links in the description if you want to check that out. So is a PS Vita worth it in 2023? The simple answer is yes. Now you might be saying this thing is 11 years old and must have aged. It's old, guys. You got the PS Vita Killer, which is around $120 US. The Nintendo Switch. So why must I get a Vita? That's true. Why? Let me just give you a small back story of the Vita first, and then we get to the good stuff so you can decide. The PS Vita was released on 17 December 2012. The PS Vita 1000 model LED. What a fat damn LED back then, and it was the successor to the popular PSP. You want to check the PSP video whether it's worth it in 2023? I'll leave a link in the description, guys. But having a proprietary memory card, which was damn expensive even today, the PS Vita stalled in sales in 2017 and was discontinued in 2019 due to the Nintendo Switch, which took over the market, handheld market basically. Yes, Sony tried with the PS Vita 2000 model, cutting costs and having an internal 1 GB memory, but it still failed, guys. It failed terribly. So what led me to this video? Well, I have a PS Vita 1000. It's in excellent condition, complete in box and stock standard, not modded. Well, if you all been subscribed, you all would know. So hit that subscribe button. I buy and sell gaming stuff, so you all would have seen the video of the PS Vita 2000 I did a few weeks back. I'll leave a link in the description as well. I do modding like 1 or 2 a month on the Vita. It has like $10. Some guys have no techno experience. I just want someone to do it, so I do it. So now I've got this Vita. I have modded it, so you can see that video. I'll put a link in the description. 11 years later, the PS Vita is still remarkable at what it can do. It has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 3G, depending on variant, touch controls, and that was 11 years ago. You just mod it, the SD to Vita adapter for cheap. The adapter and the 128 GB micro SD card is like $40 new, and the PS Vita is around $50 to $120, depending on condition what it comes with. Also, you can get some modded already, but you just do that and you can load it up, guys. You get an LED screen. Now you can just add that huge space with that mod. Put PSP emulation with Adrenaline. It works 100% like a PSP in your pocket. RetroArch, Nintendo emulators, the Sega emulators I've seen recently. There's so much of emulators out there, guys. And load it up and move. Its screen is 720p, so it's just coming on HD. It's smaller than the Nintendo Switch, and if you find one cheap enough, even with the memory cards, could be cheaper, guys. Even the damn battery up to today still lasts long, hours from my testing as well on both models. If you're a collector, it's a damn good system to have. Even if you just want something cheap, not too worried about the children, whether they're gonna break it or you just want a casual game on it, guys. The library is damn good and has some really good games. Even the God of War 1 and 2 ports on it's good. It looks good. So it has the power of a PS2 in your pocket. You have the Uncharted, Golden Abyss, Killzone Mercenaries, Gravity Rush, Wipeout, Persona 4, Which and some of these games are just Vita exclusives. Nowhere else you can play it, and there are no ports. You can remote play still on it, even on the PS3 if you still have one, PS4. Technically, also on PS5, there's a certain way you do it, but the lag on it is terrible. You can connect your DualShock 4 once it's modded. It's really nice that way, and you can connect to the TV also, which is a bit finicky. It's hectic to connect to the TV. You have to use so many different programs. Or that's like one not so easy on this year to get sound and all. But put your DualShock 4 and you're good to go. On emulation, this is what you want it for. It's excellent. If you just want to load it up with a ton of games, the games are like small, 1 to maybe 30 MB. You can put hundreds of games there, depending on your memory card size. N64 runs fine with it. I've tested that they're well. Tested some other ones as well. They didn't run so good, but you can use RetroArch for that. But I mostly use the N64. So if I had to choose a model, I would go for the 2000 Slim. It's the newest, so less things to go wrong. The screen is LCD, but it's fine. You don't get those yellowing around the screen border. I'll leave some pictures, you can see that there. No matter how neat your Vita is, it happens eventually. The Slim is thinner and lighter, so you can fit in your pocket easily. Comes with some internal memory and works just as well as the 1000, guys. Yeah, so you get stick drift. That happens to all. There's nothing you can do about that. Unless I don't know what mod you can do that. Maybe play with your DualShock 4 controller. And the Wi-Fi is, I don't know what speed it got, guys. It can take forever to download games, no matter how fast your internet is. That's from my testing with a good handful of PS Vitas. It takes forever. But for those few things, it's excellent value for money. And having sold like 40 million units, the Vita only sold. That's less compared to the PSP, which sold over 80 million units. It'll be harder to get later on, guys. So that's my thoughts on the PS Vita in 2023. It's up to y'all to decide what y'all need. I've given my opinion on it, so y'all can decide eventually what you'll want to do if you're a true Vita enthusiast. So, anyways, Niche 24 out.